Hello and welcome. So, do you have a business page or are you thinking of having a business page? And do you want to learn how to maximize the power of a business page, increase the engagement? What do they do? What are their benefits and how do you optimize them? So that's what we're going to talk. That's what I'm going to talk to you about today. So welcome and lovely to see you here. So awesome. And so if you're joining me, please say hello and let me know where you're coming from. And even on the replay, because I'd love to shout out to you afterwards. Really appreciate you being here. And if we haven't met before, my name is Dodd. And I'm here to educate, inspire, encourage, train you whatever way I can so that you can also use the power of social media and bring your business online. So welcome, lovely to see you. And so it's business page. Do you have one? Would you like to have one? Have you thought about it, or are you working on your personal page, personal profile? So there's so many features about a business page, and that's what I want to bring to you today. Maybe you have one, and one of the reasons people have it is because they want to do ads. But if you're doing it just solely to have ads and you haven't focused on the features of a business page, then stay tuned, because if you're just doing the ads, you still need to have a good profile, because people are going to come back to you and check out who you are. So you still need to be the human, and you still need to have that content in order to attract it. So you need to have a huge focus, on that content too. So, but let's talk about the business page. What are the advantages? Now we know that in Facebook, you shouldn't be doing business on a personal profile, and that's a definite no-no. You're gonna, feel some consequences of that. So a business page is where you can be a little bit more businessy, of course, and we don't want to be straight out selling, because people don't come to Facebook to buy. They come to find out information and be entertained. So how can we benefit from a business page? So first of all, one of the big reasons is the exposure. On a personal profile, you have a maximum of 5,000 friends. But on a business page, of course, there's no limit. And if someone shares your content from a business page, then the possibilities are endless. It can go viral. Whereas if, of course, on your personal profile, you're going to have that mix of family and friends of friends and things like that. So exposure is the first one. And the next one is that potential for leads, because as you establish your brand, you're going to attract the perfect people, because you're talking their language. So you can have a much targeted audience. And this is so keen, because as soon as they come to your business page, they're going to see on your banner, if you set up your brand properly, they're going to see exactly who you are, what you can do, and how you can help them. So the people that come there are your targeted audience. Whereas on your personal profile, you have all kinds of, different people, friends, family, and things like that. Whereas on a business page, it's your target audience. And so with that, there's going to be an increase in leads. And then there's also, you can also do low cost marketing on a business page. You can do a likes campaign or boost a live that you've done, and you can set your audience. You can't do that on a personal profile. So you can target your information to exactly the people that you are looking for, and so that the message goes to the right people. So you're bringing in all the right people and exactly who you want to attract. And this is, the key point to it. So, and then with that, of course, you have to think about, who do you want to target? Who is it? And once you know that, that's going to make a huge difference, because then when you think about your target audience and, what their daily routine is, then that you're starting to speak their language, and then they go, okay, well, now I feel that you're talking to me. they have that connection to you. So that's so keen. So is this making sense? You know, are you getting this so far? So I'm so happy that, you know, you're here. And so I've got a whole bunch more, but they're really, really fast and quick. So it's not going to take a long time. So just let me know that, you know, this is making sense so far. And another huge part about a business page is you can get a lot of data. There's a section called Insights, and you can see who's on your page, you know, what time they are, like their demographics, like their gender, their interests, where they live, what country, and that kind of thing. So you can be smarter about what it is that you put up, that you post, your content. You can see how long they watch their videos, so that you can see which videos or which posts are doing better than others, and then you can repeat that same type of content. So that's huge, you know, to have that insight, you know, into who is actually on there, and then adapting to that. And so then you can also target your website, so you can increase traffic to your website. And how you do that is in your About section. You can say that you have a website, and so they can click on that. You can also do a pinned post, so a post that stays right at the top, and that can be like a welcome video, and you can say in there that you have your website, and you can have a link to your website. And you can also feature a video. So if one video does very well, you can have that also stay at the top. And so that's very key, is having that welcome video right at the top with all that key information, you know, that you want people to see. You can also collect recommendations, so people can leave a review of your page, and or people that, you know, have written a recommendation, ask them to write it, you know, right on your page, and then you get stars and points for that, so it increases the ranking for your page. There's also a sense of community. Like groups are very, very big for community, but you can also have that on a page, so that if you have a schedule of when you go live, like today, I'm a little bit late from my schedule, apologies for that. I had an appointment that I couldn't miss, so I had to delay my live today. So, but if you have a regular time, then people know when to show up for. It's like having a TV series that people always watch. So having that community, and so there's a group of people that are striving for the same thing, you know, and just loving and engaging and that kind of thing. So you can't get, you know, that same type of community feeling necessarily on a profile. There's also badges. So have you ever been in a group and you get a top fan badge? So somebody that's there all the time gets a badge. And so then you can send messages just to your top fans, which is really cool. And so you just have to turn this feature on in your settings. There's a place that it asks you, do you want to turn this feature on? And so definitely say yes to that kind of thing, because it's a wonderful tool to utilize. And there's also a badge called Top Fan Plus One. People have been there for more than 1 year. And people love to be recognized, you know, for being there. And because I've been a top fan in a group, and then for whatever reason, I went away on a holiday and I missed a week, and then I lost my top fan, and I was really disappointed. So I worked hard to make sure I was there so that I could get my top fan badge back again. So it's just a, you know, a fun little thing, but you know, people just love it. They want that top fan badge. So another point is custom tabs on a page. On the left hand side, you can have tabs like video discussion and things like that, and you can customize it. And sometimes that takes to be more than 2,000 followers, but you know, it's definitely a wonderful tool to use. Also, oops, there we go. Also, the business page just elevates your level of professionalism, just, you know, a little bit more, so that again, you know, you're not spamming, you know, on your personal profile, and it's just, you know, more authentic, just making you a little bit more business-like, so that when people come and check you out, they go, okay, yeah, yeah, this person looks like, you know, they're pretty serious, they have a business page, and they're not just on their personal profile. You can also have, you know, different administrators. So if you want some help, you know, doing things on your page, you know, keeping up with some of the daily routines that you need to do, you can set other people as administrators, and they can come in there and help you out and post and check things and comment for you and that kind of thing. You can also, this is key, and I just absolutely love this point, is you can schedule your posts in advance. So if you're going on holidays, or you're going to be away, or sometime when you know you're not available to post, you can schedule them in advance. Like, I just love scheduling some of my things, you know, throughout the month, and then I know I'm done, and I don't have to worry about sitting down and posting every day, because you know, life gets busy and you need to do other things. So that is so key. And I do want to post on my personal profile, but I'm disappointed that I can't schedule it in advance. So that is a key point for me. You can also have a call to action button. So under the banner, there's a button on mine that you could message me right away. And so that's a direct link to my Messenger. So then you're in Messenger, you can have a private chat, you can ask them how they're doing, what do they need, and get more of insight into, you know, who they are and how you can help them. So that's key, just that, you know, private conversation right there, and then makes it so easy for them. You can also hook up to bots. So for example, ManyChat is a software that's a bot, and so you can connect that to your lives. And if people want some extra training, you know, if you have something to offer, just mention training, and then the bot will pick up the word training that they put in, and they can send them a message right away. So that is time saving. You know, if you don't have time to come back to your live right after it, then they can get the information they want, you know, instantly. You know, you can still go in there and private chat with them because you want that human connection, but you know, it's wonderful for taking care of times when you can't always be there. You can also change your banner at the top from a static picture to a video. I have a video on mine, so it just makes it a little bit more interesting. And lastly, there's an About Me section, so you can tell a little bit more about your story and who you are, why you're there, and how you can help them. So it's a whole lot. I'm not going to repeat them again. A whole lot of reasons why a business page, you know, has advantages, you know, some of the benefits and some of the tools that you may not know about that you should be using, and now hopefully you will. So let me know, you know, if this has been helpful, and what's your number one takeaway? What can you do today? You know, if you do have a business page, what's something that you didn't know before that you can try out now? So just wonderful to have all these tips and tricks, you know, free tips and tricks, you know, at your fingertips to, you know, work your business. So that's what all I have for you today. I look forward to seeing you again next time, Monday at 9 a.m. And Friday, I'm here. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Fridays, I'm on my health page, so join me there. And Mondays and Wednesdays, I'm here on my business page. So lovely to see you. Thank you for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you again next time. Okay, bye for now.